Good day, students. I am Yogita Umarkar, an English teacher from Delhi Public School, Kamptee Road, Nagpur. Today, we are going to study the second chapter from the Class 12 English textbook Vistas called The Tiger King by Kalki. This chapter has been divided into various sessions. The first session is the introduction and summary of the chapter. Before we begin the lesson, let me tell you something about the writer Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy, who wrote by the pen name Kalki. Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy was a Tamil writer, journalist, poet, critic, and an Indian independence activist. The writer of the story, Kalki, takes us to the days when kings ruled. They lived under the rule of the British. In addition, the rulers were uninterested in serving the people. Instead, they spent their time on foolish pursuits. The story, The Tiger King, is a satire, mockery, vyang on the rich and powerful kings of the olden times. In order to prove the prophecies of the fortune teller wrong, the king of Pratibandhapuram mindlessly kills 99 tigers, but the 100th one, the cause of the king's death, escapes his bullet. Ultimately, the king is killed by an inanimate, means a non-living tiger made of wood. Hence, the prophecy turns to be true, despite the king's efforts to prove it wrong. The lesson, The Tiger King, deals with many important themes. It is a comment on politicians who put personal gratification, fulfillment of their own whims and fancies above the good of the masses or even good governance. The lesson teaches us that pride has a fall. It tells us about the self-destructive nature of man. The lesson also teaches us the need for conservation of wildlife. We all know that animals and birds are a part of the nature as human beings. We all share this earth. The destruction or haphazard killing of one species may not only lead to its extinction, but it will adversely affect the ecological balance. In the olden days, when hunting was considered as a game, animals were ruthlessly killed. Because of this thoughtless killing of the tigers, today it is an endangered animal. Each species, howsoever fierce or poisonous, has its role in maintaining the ecological balance in nature. In the story, The Tiger King, there are two main characters, the Maharaja and the Diwan. The other characters are a high ranking British officer, also called Durai, his wife, called Durasani, and the chief astrologer. Children, let us know the importance of the title of the lesson. Many of us have nicknames. We are called by some other name by our family members, friends, our loved ones. Let us know why the Maharaja was called the Tiger King. The Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram, Sir Jalani Jang Bahadur, the hero of this story, was called the Tiger King. He was conferred with many titles and may be identified as His Highness Jamidar General, Khilidar Major, Satavyagra Samahari, Maharaja Dhiraja Visabhuvana Samrat, Sir Jilani Jang Bahadur. To sum up all the titles in one, the king is called the Tiger King. Now, let us start with the lesson. I hope you have your books. Please turn to page number 8 and 9.